As Lily's 15th birthday approached, the signs of her transformation became more intense. Her senses were sharper than ever, and strange dreams haunted her every night. In these dreams, she saw a dark figure, always watching her from the shadows, whispering words she couldn't understand. Her powers were growing, but so were her fears. Her training with her grandparents and Malachi continued, but something felt different. Malachi became more distant, his eyes holding a secret he refused to share. Despite her growing trust in him, Lily couldn't shake the feeling that he was hiding something important. Her grandparents, too, were acting strangely, as if preparing for something inevitable, but not telling her the full truth. One day, during a training session with Malachi, Lily lost control of her powers. Shadows erupted from her, swirling violently around the room, nearly injuring Malachi in the process. Frightened by her lack of control, she demanded answers. It was then that Malachi finally revealed the truth he had been keeping from her. The prophecy didn't just say that she would have to master her powers by her 16th birthday. It said that if she didn't, she would be consumed by the darkness within her, becoming a weapon for the vampire lord who sought to control her. The vampire lord, named Draven, had been searching for her since the day she was born, planning to use her to bring about the downfall of humanity and establish his reign over both worlds. Malachi confessed that he had once been loyal to Draven but had turned against him after realizing the extent of his cruelty. He had been working with Lily's parents before they were killed, and now he was determined to help Lily prevent Draven from taking control of her. But time was running out, and Draven's forces were growing stronger by the day. Lily, feeling the weight of the world on her shoulders, knew that she couldn't afford to fail. But the more she tried to control her powers, the more unstable they became. The shadows within her grew darker, more powerful, and harder to command. She began to doubt herself, wondering if she was strong enough to fight the darkness, or if it would consume her, just as the prophecy warned. Meanwhile, Draven's followers began to close in. Strange figures appeared in her town, watching her from the distance. A sense of danger lingered in the air, and her grandparents urged her to stay inside, away from prying eyes. But Lily couldn't hide forever. She knew the final confrontation with Draven was inevitable, and she needed answers about her powers, her parents, and the truth behind the prophecy. Determined to find those answers, Lily convinced Malachi to take her to the ancient vampire archives, a hidden sanctuary where secrets of the vampire world were kept. The journey was perilous, and they encountered several enemies along the way, but Lily's determination never wavered. She needed to know who she truly was and how to prevent the darkness from taking her over. In the archives, Lily uncovered a hidden truth that shook her to the core.